Roll up, ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest podcast on earth. Step right up and experience the magnificence that is the Two Ring Circus podcast. You'll gasp, you'll laugh, and you'll be amazed at what comes next.
Amazing.
Don't worry about the smell. It's just the stars of our show, Tom Italiano
Hi.
and Matt Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Welcome!
Hi. G'day, pal.
How you going, buddy?
I'm good.
That's good.
I'm good.
Hey, Sprocket. This is our first dogcast.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. It's perfect.
So amazingly well behaved.
Well, see how he goes the rest of this time together.
He's all right. He's a good boy.
He's all right. He might have eaten a chicken. Yeah, not sure. He looked like he was
Does
looking
he eat
at,
chicken normally?
I stopped giving him chicken necks when we got chickens.
True.
Yeah.
Good thinking. Okay.
So, yes, he may have been licking the chicken because he was worried about it, or maybe because he was preparing it for dinner. But I think...
Interesting that you said you stopped giving him chicken necks, and yet you told me that the chicken was missing feathers all around its neck.
Yeah. Maybe I should give him some chicken necks so he doesn't not trying to prepare his own.
Do you think he recognises that that's what it was?
No, I don't think so.
What's he eating now? Is it a chicken? I can't see his face.
I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's some incredibly processed bad thing made from hooves and arseholes.
Made from hooves by arseholes.
Well, yeah. We can talk about that.
What? Vegetarianism?
Yeah.
Could we though?
We could.
Could we?
Yeah.
Should we?
No.
So introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Dom Italiano.
What do you do?
I currently am getting over viral bronchitis. That's my thing for this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when I say getting over it, I was over it as soon as I had it. Really over it. And then I was over it when I went to a doctor's for maybe 4 minutes and paid $74 to be told that there was nothing he could do. And then because there was nothing I could do, I had to therefore get over that. And then I had a massage, and I had cupping done. Have you ever had cupping?
I never
know
have.
you've had cupping. You must have had cupping. I think it should be called something else because I don't like cupping.
What do you mean?
Well, I think it should be called something like hickey bowling or something. Because you end up with hickeys all
Oh, I
over
thought you meant the other thing.
Yeah, you end up, with like...
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it... I mean, the whole massage thing was good, so I'm not sure if the cupping thing helps.
Why did you do it?
Oh, because I popped this shoulder about 6 weeks ago. I went and had a massage as opposed to an osteo treatment because I was in Melbourne. And this guy was a sports massage therapist, and so he was kind of pulling on this. He goes, "Oh, it's really tight. We should do some cupping. Do you mind?" I went, "Is that the thing where I'm going to get multiple hickeys and look like Spotty from SuperTed?" And he said, "Who's SuperTed?" Because he was young. Do you remember SuperTed? The cartoon?
I don't know who Spotty was.
Spotty was the Spotty man from outer space that came down and gave him sprinkled magic dust on SuperTed, which made him SuperTed.
Is that how it happened?
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah. That's how it works.
I remember Banana Man because it was the guys
Eric
from the
ate a banana,
the
he
goodies
became
that
Banana
did the
Man.
voices.
Yeah, it was Bill Oddie, wasn't it?
And
Graham Greene.
And Graham Garden. Yeah, not Graham Greene.
No, he wrote Winnie the
Quite
Worst.
American. Oh.
Did he write both, or are they different Graham Greens? Or am I thinking of someone completely different?
Quite American was set in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Winnie the Willows was set somewhere completely different.
Yeah. Graham Garden.
Yes.
And Bill Oddie. I think they were all in it, weren't they?
Yeah.
Tim Brooke Taylor, I mean.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I just remember the Crow with Bill Oddie's voice always kind of commenting on what was going on.
Was too.
Yeah. Funny. So you can probably hear I'm a bit croaky. I think that's my bronchitis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Dom's introduction.
Should we edit it down?
No.
Oh,
No edits.
Okay.
No edits.
Sprocket's sleeping.
Edits are too hard.
He's bored.
Well, he can look after my iPad then.
He probably won't.
Yeah, all right.
Doesn't like to have things lent on him. He's like, oh.
You can deal with it today. Could be my footrest.
Introduce yourself, Matt.
Thanks very much. Hi.
I'm going to move this microphone to my other side.
All right then. Shh. All right, Flea. You don't have to tell me everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What have you been up to this week? Have you been sick?
No. I'm healthy as a horse. I don't know what that means.
Well, healthy as a healthy horse.
Yeah. It always reminds me of that Gary Larson cartoon where, you know Gary Larson?
I do.
The one panel guy?
Yep.
And it's a bunch of students studying equine medicine, and it's a list of ailments and the treatment being shoot for all of them.
Oh, that's so not nice.
It's what they do.
I know. It's terrible.
It is.
It's terrible.
Poor horses.
Yeah.
I'm growing a goatee. Have you noticed that?
Ah, not a goatee.
No, a goatee.
Goatee.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got 2 E's in it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Why?
Well, how do you think you spell goatee?
Well, I wouldn't spell it. It's not a scenario in my life where I've ever had to.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think there was a time I did a musical. I was about 19 and I was in...
It was about 19.
No, that would...
you were
oh,
about
gee,
19.
that would be a hell of a musical, wouldn't it? What's up, buddy? You all right? He's got bronchitis too.
Sympathetic bronchitis.
Here, buddy. Why don't you lie down on your mat? I did West Side Story. And...
Which I've never seen.
You've never seen the film or the show?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, but
I
you
know a
know
little
all
bit
the
about
songs,
it.
of
Is
course.
America in it? I want to
Yeah.
be in America.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do the voice?
Well, yeah.
Too late.
You're in character.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
And I had I had like a mustache and a goatee, and I found the photo.
Oh,
the other
goatee,
day.
you say?
Yeah. Well,
Ah.
I was going to say goatee, but I looked like a bad musketeer. When I say bad, like an unqualified one. If you could go back to any time in history,
Yes.
if you go back to any time in history and live without all of the clear health issues that they had in other times in history, where would you go?
Is this because you would go back and be
I
a
would be a
musketeer?
musketeer, yeah.
What would be your name?
Ah, Dom Tanyan.
John. Yeah, good.
Of course it would.
Good. I figured that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Gee, I don't know if I'd go too far back in history, because I like a few of the modern conveniences.
Ah, right.
So I think I'd still want flushing toilets.
Oh,
But I'd want more free, unbridled, only kind of superficial STD sex. So I'm going to say the 60s.
okay, cool. Yeah, you wouldn't be a libertine.
No.
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 Okay.
I'd have a clean bottom.
The 60s would be the way to go, because the 80s was pretty rough.
In what sense?
Well, then, the AIDS came in and stuff.
Yeah. The AIDS.
It was a big thing in the 80s.
You've got the AIDS!
We shouldn't laugh about that. It's very...
Oh, it's not a death sentence.
Oh, no. Well...
That's what they say.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll be good to clear that up.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I had to laugh about things. You didn't know him.
True. Yeah, it's a funny thing, isn't it? But do you know what? This is what I've kind of noticed this week. So if this was a conversation that we were having that wasn't being recorded with the intent of perhaps sharing it with someone,
Perhaps being entertaining.
we would probably say things like that, like without thought of whether it was potentially offensive or not. Because you in that comfort of your friendship group or whatever, and you
Are you suggesting we say things that are inappropriate in inverted commas when it's not for other people other than just us?
Yeah.
Or our closest circle of friends? kind
yeah,
of thing?
I think so.
The things you say amongst your friends,
Yeah.
often specifically to shock for the purposes of humour.
Yeah, like you didn't know him, that kind of thing. Because it's hard to take something
Which I
out
got
of
from Geordie, and I think it's really funny.
it's hard to take things out of context in the moment.
Yes.
Because, like, you know, in this moment, you and I can't do that because we know, we really understand what's going on. But if someone was to take a snippet of this audio and then broadcast it around the world out of context of the conversation, then straight away it could be... then, yeah, we can...
I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh, have you got noises to
Just
share?
a couple. Just a
Okay.
couple. I don't want us to turn into like a wacky morning radio show.
Ah, right. What about a wacky afternoon radio show?
Worse.
Yeah.
Worse.
Would you ever do something like that, a radio show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my brain, that's kind of what we're doing now.
Ah, okay.
In my brain.
In my brain.
I use that phrase a lot.
I feel like everything I say is prefaced with that phrase, even when I don't preface things with that phrase, actually. Okay. I feel like everything I share with someone is like, in my brain, and they understand. That's, but going back, you know, just 2 minutes ago, when you're in conversation with your friends, they understand that's what you mean. They understand that in your little world, you're talking about this and that maybe, you know, you're not actually sexist or racist and you're just kind of, you know, being silly.
Yeah, our guest, was it only last week? The week before, and we had Steve on.
Steve, yeah.
Yeah, Steve often is upset by the things I say.
Because you're so wildly controversial.
Because I'm so wildly controversial.
Well, in what sense? What would you get upset about?
Usually racism.
Okay.
But it's just him and me. And I'm clearly being funny.
Right.
Well, funny is in the ear of the beholder, but I'm clearly attempting to be funny. I'm clearly being lighthearted.
Okay. Yeah.
And I clearly don't mean the things I say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when I call Sprocket a... I'm not going to say it.
Good. Excellent.
See?
Because he's looking at you now. He knows what's going on. So that was a nice introduction. Should we do a segment? Should we do our first ever segment?
All right. What is it?
It's the one where you suggested that we come up with movie title wordges.
Yeah, because you're a fan of the wordge.
I like the wordge. A wordge is a merging of two words. Like, what would be a good example? Politicalamity. That would be a good example.
That's good.
Or
a portmanteau. I think we've
rubbish.
Pardon?
Rubbish.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Which
so
is
rubbish and garbage.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Or,
rubbish is different at my place.
One was one that I was introduced to the other day, which I rebelled against, was someone called it a doffle. I went, a doffle? She said, yeah, like a donut waffle. I said, surely that would be a walnut.
I saw a shop the other day that had a wordge as its title and waffles was in it.
Oh.
Was it called? It was called Coffle. It's coffee and waffles.
Right.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Right.
Smelled good.
I bet it did.
Didn't go in.
I don't think I've had a waffle for a dozen years.
I don't know if I care about them. Do I care about waffles? I like that you said dozen.
Yeah.
Remember I've spoken before about trying to use it more?
I was
but now
trying
I'm
to
trying
make
to
you
use it
feel...
less.
Oh,
really?
Why try and use it less now?
Because I think it's a really old word.
Oh.
Not oldie world. Old word.
Like goatee.
Oh yeah. So I'm trying to grow a goatee because I've got a gig coming up and
yeah. What are you doing?
it's Mexican themed.
Oh God.
Yeah. So, but I didn't want to go as like a typical Mexican bandito. They call him Juanito the Bandito. I wanted to go sort of more in the Clint Eastwood style thing. So I've got a grungy old poncho. I couldn't get the actual Clint Eastwood poncho from The Good, the Bad and the Ugly.
Yeah, but it's probably
really
hard to get.
expensive. No, you can get them, but they come
really?
from like, you know, movie prop
Memorabilia
store
places.
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But I got me a brown cowboy hat. And Clint Eastwood didn't actually have a goatee, but I just figured it would kind of look a bit rougher.
Oh, could you just not shave? Your whole face?
My whole face?
Yeah. Not your face hole.
Yeah, but I thought that this made it at least look like I'd made an effort.
Oh, so
Except
if
that I only
you-
remembered yesterday that I was going to try and grow one. So then I just shaved these bits. So it's a paltry effort at best.
I had a beard for many years.
You look good with a beard. You didn't know him.
I liked having a beard, but as time goes by, as I liked having a beard because I was really unhealthy and I was really overweight. So having a beard meant that I didn't look as fat.
All right, Zach Galifianakis.
Because you couldn't see my skin.
Yeah, right.
You couldn't see how unhealthy I was.
Ah.
And now I'm healthier. I'm much more comfortable being clean shaven.
I'm beginning to realise that I need to take notes during the course of our
Why?
speaking, because there's lots of stuff we need to come back to. But
Okay.
we're currently talking about wordges,
We are.
but I want to get back to you being a health guru.
All right, sure. Okay, we'll talk about that some other time. But so back to the wordges.
Yes.
So
I
because
haven't got a jingle for it though.
oh, that's all right.
We didn't get time to do one.
This can be a regular segment because I think there are enough things we can wordge.
Okay.
So Matt suggested, because of my love of wordges, and I think also because he knows I love movies, he said, why don't we do wordges of movie titles, so multiple films, and then what we do is write the synopsis of the wordged films and then see if the other person can guess what the films are. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay,
Perfect.
great. Because I prepared a few. Have you prepared a few?
Prepared 3.
Excellent. I've got 6, so do you want to share? No, because that won't work because I already know what they are.
Okay.
I mean, I already know what the ones
I
are.
wrote mine on my phone,
Okay.
and my phone just crashed.
It didn't.
It won't turn off.
Oh, no.
I can try and remember them because I've got a brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I believe that to be true.
Do you want me to give you one?
Sure. You can start. Yep.
All right. While I try and remember it.
Okay.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
Blam, blam, blam. It stars the kid from Slumdog Millionaire.
Dev Patel. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And
This is going well, this segment.
and shit, give me one of yours.
Cool. I'll give you one of mine. Matthew Broderick, John Travolta, and Nicolas Cage all switch identities to fight crime whilst wagging a day off school or borrowing their friend's Ferrari.
Ferris Bueller's Face Off. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well done.
Okay. Oh, I could have done mine. Okay. So M. Night Shyamalan directs. It's funny because you said Nicolas Cage, which it twigged. Mine's
Right.
got Nicolas Cage in it as
Okay,
well.
great.
So Dev Patel,
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
The world is divided into 4 kingdoms,
Right.
but Nicolas Cage has found himself mysteriously embroiled in a situation that he doesn't belong, and he has to save the day.
Right. I need a clue.
The 4 kingdoms in which the world is divided into are named after the 4 elements. So, the 4 elements.
Earth, wind, fire, and water.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. The movie's called The Fifth Sense.
That's not bad. Yeah. Nicolas Cage, Dev Patel.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Don't think I can do it. This is way too...
Yeah, that's hard.
No, I was
It
just
is a
going to
hard
say,
one.
this is like those crosswords my dad does.
Oh, yeah. Cryptic ones. My
Yeah.
mum's good at those. I can't do those.
Oh, I can't do them.
Yeah. The Last Con Airbender.
Right. Very good.
Have you ever seen The Last Airbender?
I haven't.
No, it's terrible.
No. That's funny.
Thanks, dude.
That's real smart. Way smarter than me. I've got
My
one
others
here.
aren't.
Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins help find a serial killer known as the Highlander.
I can't make my brain stop saying Hannibal.
It's not that though.
No. Jodie Foster
Yep.
and Anthony Hopkins.
Yep.
Yep. Team up.
That's right. To find a serial killer known
Yes.
as the Highlander. The silence is not good for the podcast. That's the sound of Matt
I
thinking.
know. Sorry, it should be like Millionaire. I should be Millionaire
just
hot
give it to you?
seating. Just go on.
Silence of the Lambert.
Oh, you! I never would have got that because I wouldn't have got
Christophe Lambert.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
Yeah.
got that. He's coming here.
What for?
Comic-Con? Or has he been?
I must have been.
Or was that
already.
a thing?
I think he's
Or
already.
or have I said two different? Have I put two different stories together?
I don't know.
My phone's not only crashed,
That's
but
really sick.
It's busted.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll
No, I've got one.
All right. Yep.
Sophia Coppola
Yes.
and Steve Martin
Yes.
star in a film where both their kids are planning to get married.
Hang on, she's a director though. Is she an actress as well?
She was in Godfather 3.
Oh, when she was a little one. Godfather of the Bride?
Oh, I think I gave that one away.
That's great. Okay, an Academy Award-winning all-star cast of Emilio Estevez, Molly Ringwald, Judd Nelson, Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, Matthew McConaughey, and Jared Leto are a group of HIV-positive school kids who meet secretly to beat the shit out of each other.
The Breakfast Fight Club?
Hang on. Hang on. It's a 3 words.
Oh, no!
To train. So yeah, they're a bunch of HIV-positive school kids who meet secretly to beat the shit out of each other and trade non-FDA-approved AIDS medication. Very, very close.
The Dallas Buyers Breakfast Fight Club?
Yes.
It's really good.
Have fun. Can you remember any more of yours? Because I've got a few more.
Yes.
Yes.
If I could remember the title of it, I'd be able to tell you.
Shame your phone braked.
Unbelievable.
Bloody technology. We've had a technology blunder every episode so far.
Go on, give me one more.
Leslie Nielsen and Zac Efron sing on a plane on an ill-fated school trip.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yep.
And?
Zac Efron
Yes.
sing on a plane during an ill-fated school trip.
I know what one of them is.
What's one of them?
Airplane.
Yeah, what's the alternate name for it?
Airplane 2, the sequel? No. No.
Yes. Yeah, keep going. Flying.
Flying High.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks. Yes.
Yeah.
Flying.
And then Zac Efron's bit.
Up.
Flying High School Musical.
I haven't seen it, didn't know.
Ah, there you go.
Was he in it?
Yeah.
Was that his thing?
That was his thing.
Was that where he came from?
Yeah.
Get Out.
Yeah.
No, Get Out, I mean, for knowing that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know, I think it would be 2006. I babysat one night. Your goddaughter, when she was like little big, this big, and we went to the video shop back when there were video shops, and I said, right, you can watch anything you want. We'll hire a DVD, and we picked High School Musical 2. Well, she picked High School Musical 2. So that's when I first saw Zac Efron running around a golf course, singing at the top of his lungs.
Can he sing?
Film. Yeah, he can.
Okay.
Yeah. And dance.
Disney, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I got another one.
Oh, go on then.
Yul Brynner and Deborah Kerr voiced the main characters of an animated Disney film about the son of a king finding his way through the world, being opposed by his evil uncle.
Oh, I know the Yul Brynner one.
What's that?
The King and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the Disney cartoon bit with the evil uncle? It's words, remember? 3, 2, 1. It's The Lion King and I.
Oh, evil uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
I need to put the evil uncle scar, didn't I?
I don't know if it would have helped.
Okay.
I'm not
I've got 2 more. Do you want them?
Oh, go on then.
One of them's a words between a movie and a TV show.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey critique B and C grade celebrities in a dancing competition watched by people who have no idea about how to dance.
Do you mean Dirty Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, not So You Think You Can Dirty Dancing.
Either way.
That's good.
Okay, this is the last one.
Thanks very much.
Oh yeah, he's long, isn't he?
Speaking of critiquing,
He's long.
he just gave me his.
Yeah, he's like, I'm over the corner now. Okay, one last one. Tom Cruise, Dustin Hoffman, Debbie Reynolds, Gene Kelly, and Donald O'Connor.
Singing with the Rain Man. Yeah, good. Good.
There we go.
That's funny. All right, so you can write your own to us.
Yeah, send us
what's the
some.
story? You just write a plot synopsis, and then we'll write back what we think the film is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Singing the Rain Man would be great.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good section. Good. What do you call them? Segment. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could have played the jingle. Of course, I hadn't written one, and I couldn't have anyway.
Oh, well, never mind.
What's the address?
To email us to
Yeah.
matt@trcguro.com or dom@trcguro.com.
Did you get an email to there the other day that I wrote you?
No.
Oh, well, I wrote you one.
Do you know why? Because Google... We have
Translate?
we have to pay. So I set up the thing, and it was like an initial trial, and then the trial expired, and said now it's all back up and running because then I had to give them money. Yeah. So now I should... As of 2 days ago, we have our email back up and running.
I sent you our logo.
Oh, cool. How exciting.
Oh.
I look forward to seeing it.
It's only the one I sent you before, but a better version of it.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a better virgin.
It's a work in progress. So you're a health guru. There you are. There you are.
Yes.
I'm on the waters today.
Well, viral bronchitis will do it for you.
No, but you've been healthy green juicing.
I think that
madness for ages.
I was about to sort of say to people in the podcast who might be listening that the two shelves behind you are really the health bookshelves. We're in my library.
What, the essential
It's my
Plato?
library. I always wanted a library, so then
What's Plato ever done for you?
Was he ever done?
Yeah, for
Well,
you.
that's what you serve your health food on, isn't it?
Good. Well done.
Thanks. Mm-hmm. I can put that down. I don't need that page.
Waters.
Water. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, because Dom got mad at me.
Why did you get mad at you?
I don't know. Why did you?
I don't know. What
You
scenario is this?
you got mad at me for taking an anti-reflux medication like the morning after pill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was grumpy at you about that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Listen to us, married couple. I was grumpy at you about that. I was upset with you because you were having voice problems and then confessed...
I wasn't during the course of that conversation.
No, but you had been, and you were stressed about it and upset about it because you were saying that you felt like you had voice problems.
I didn't know that's why you were grumpy.
Well, and then the issue was... The reason I got upset...
Should we just cuddle?
No. I want to explain myself.
Okay.
The reason why I got upset with you is because you were taking the medication but refused to modify your diet.
Yeah,
so,
well...
What are you eating? And then you told me, and... You know,
I love chili.
You like chili and spicy food. I was
love
like,
spicy food.
That's not good for you.
Love beer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a big fan of beer.
If you're going to have beer and spicy food within a couple of hours of going to bed, you're going to have reflux, and reflux is real bad for your voice.
So I had it today.
Spicy food.
Driving here. No.
The reflux medication.
Yes, because I had reflux.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like super Bernie up here for no apparent reason except, 40 beers.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm on the waters today
Excellent.
because I'm here at my health guru's house who's just had cupping done.
That's right.
Don't know if you've heard.
No, that's not cupping.
What?
It's hickey bowling.
Hickey bowling.
Yeah. Cupping to me sounds like it should be something else.
What does it sound like it should be?
Well, you know what it sounds like, and I've definitely not had that for a while, so...
What does it sound like?
Cupping.
What does it sound
You're
like?
going to make me say and do the action.
Do you actually mean testicles?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. Well, it might be, might not be. Got any more words for me?
No, what I've got is I feel like part of the reason we started doing this, part of my reason for doing this is, and we've touched on it kind of.
You mean the podcast?
The podcast, in the sense, we've touched on it kind of in the sense that it's long been touted that I have a terrible memory.
Uh-huh.
And so this partly is a way of me being able to get all my memories back. So I can look back on this, in the
say, we
future,
had this
like next
conversation.
week,
Yeah.
and say, But I think that there are sometimes stories that I will want to tell that I'm not going to be able to tell on here. I thought of one today that I definitely can't tell on here.
All right. Well, why don't you...
But that hopefully means that I remember it anyway.
Okay, why don't you tell me later, and then I'll tell it in a way that... Because when you
can't take the sex out of it, dude.
Oh, right. Okay. Is that what the story's based around? Okay, it happens.
When was the last time you ran away?
Ran away.
I don't mean from problems, because that's what, as adults, that's mainly what we run away from.
Oh, that's why we're doing this podcast. That's why I'm doing this podcast, is so that I have to live in the reality of being in my library and having all these books that I haven't read properly. The last time I ran away, I think... No, I don't think I can actually tell you that without referring to I was running away from some problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think last time I ran away was this time last year when I was on my bike ride.
True.
Yeah.
That was a runaway.
Yeah, but it was a runaway. Yeah, it was a ride away.
Huh.
Seems like you just
Really?
found it or what? Yeah, I think so.
Ah, dude.
Yeah, I mean it was a ride away with purpose.
Okay.
But it was definitely I still got this thing on it. It was definitely that scene out of Rocky Balboa where he's like, I still got something I gotta do.
Haven't seen it.
Okay, it's good.
Never seen Rocky.
Great film.
Balboa. No Rocky?
You seen Rocky?
No.
And Rocky Balboa is the one that he did like 7 or 8 years ago, where they do that thing where he's clearly an older fella, and then ESPN or something do an imaginary computer fight between Rocky Balboa and the current heavyweight champion of the world, and so they decide, and they say Rocky wins, and the new champ, doesn't agree. I think that's how it goes. And so they do an exhibition fight. So he trains and he fights the current champion of the world. It's great.
Right.
And so he has to prove that he's fit and healthy to the boxing board to get a license to be able to do the fight. And, so he goes through all the training thing and everyone say, why do you want to do this? This is crazy. He said, I just got something deep inside I got to do. And that was it was not the inspiration for me doing my bike ride, but it was certainly a similar thing where I've got to go do this.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see the news story today, the Polish cyclist who posted a picture of his legs after the Tour de France?
No, but I've got photos like that myself.
Like crazy...
Yeah, like white and...
Old, yeah. But like
and tan.
Veins sticking out like that.
Okay.
And, and all these people, of course, being cycling, everyone accusing him of doping and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because people are dumb. They just can't. Because they haven't ridden fucking 18 Tour de France stages and they have no idea. Well, he said, these people say that it looks unhealthy, but of course I'm never going to have legs like Victoria's Secret model or Mary from the vegetable shop down the road.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
Oh, that's the best.
But it's not unhealthy.
Yeah, right. They'd be so lean.
Lean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's because one's shorter than the other.
I think they should be allowed to have drugs in sport.
I think that's because one's shorter than the other, though.
Eileen. Good.
I think
they should be allowed.
No.
Because here's my logic. Ready? So they talk about it's like taking drugs is an unfair advantage. Like it means that it's not a level playing field. It's not a level playing field anyway. In the sense of so-and-so's taller, so-and-so's fitter, so-and-so's got longer legs, so-and-so's, got better hand-eye coordination or whatever. It's not fair. Like, it's not a level playing field.
Drugs are not the answer, Dom.
I'm just saying, it's not a level playing field. So, anyway, in the beginning, so just let them take what they
Dom's
want.
on pingers right now.
Just let them take what they want.
No!
Go for it.
No.
Okay.
It's the wrong message.
What do you mean it's the wrong message?
What about the kids?
What about the kids?
They do have to be role models.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're talking about them wanting to take... here's the thing. They already get painkiller shots. Now, if you ask me, if you're allowed to take painkillers, you should be allowed to take anything else. Because if a painkiller is not a performance-enhancing drug...
Sprocket doesn't agree.
Dad... You ever had a headache? Like, paracetamol is a performance-enhancing drug. You got a headache and you try to go to work and you can take some paracetamol, then I'm not...
You know that is a specious argument.
I'm not trying... No, I don't think it is.
I think you know it is.
I don't think it is. I think it's completely
You might not think
reasonable.
it is, but I think you know it is.
I don't think I know it is.
Oh, man.
I just kind of like, well,
No, because then the person that takes the most drugs wins.
that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
That's not true.
That's my understanding of drugs.
Well, I don't think that's. Here's what happens now is all of the circumstances that go into whoever wins winning something, right, are what they are, which include the medical attention that they can get, as well, you know, like having a masseuse on hand, having the opportunity, like, I'll roll my ankle, give me a shot in the ankle, and I'll go back out there. I mean, if you're going to have all these things in place, like we've got, so medicine, science, massage, painkillers, bandages, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. If you're gonna have that, it's only the next step to let them take what they want to enhance their performance, I think. So if you're going to say you can't have performance enhancing drugs, it's like, that means get all the painkillers out, you're not allowed to have a massage, just like therefore what happens is the people who are most fit, who don't get injured, win. So someone with a bad leg, or it's like sore ankle, they roll their ankle, if they can't get a shot, then they don't win the tennis game, or they don't go back out in the soccer field because they're in pain and they can't perform to their. But if you give them a shot, it's like, oh, I can't feel that anymore, I can play. I think isn't that performance enhancing? Clearly it's performance enhancing. Just don't let them take anything. Go out, be as fit as you possibly can be when you're on the field. If you get hurt and you're sore, well, too bad.
I'm surprised at you.
I'm not saying, what I'm not saying, I'm saying, yeah, let them have all that stuff and let them do whatever else they bloody well want to.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, you've made it very clear.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I just don't know I don't know why there's hoo-ha about it. That's not true. I understand why there's hoo-ha about it, but for me, it's just a logical next step. Let them take it. And the whole thing, like with the Lance Armstrong kind of thing, with him, like, you know, taking, was practically everyone else who came forward and gave evidence against him, not all of them, of course, but they were all convicted and they all took the drugs as well, and he still beat them. So
It's quite impressive, really.
yeah.
That you can take that many drugs and still win is fucking remarkable.
I think there's, I'm not trying to be a shithead about it. Not trying to be. I might be being a shithead about it, but I just the whole kind of, that's what I'm saying. There's that thing where you go, they're already taking this, that, and the other, and they're allowed to have this sports supplement, but they're not allowed to have that sports supplement. You know, like, just.
You didn't take any performance-enhancing drugs when you were doing your ride away?
Yes, I did. Absolutely, I did. Yeah. At the end of every day, I drank at least 6 beers and ate 2 pizzas.
Did not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I ate so much.
This is why you don't have legs, like...
But skinny legs with veins popping out.
What are you doing? What do you want?
It just wants love. Anyway, we got off track. So no, I didn't see that picture, but I look forward to seeing it.
Oh, yeah. No, this was about The Runaway.
Right.
Gene Simmons and Tom Selleck star in... I don't know who was in The Way Back, but I wanted to give you the Runaway Way Back.
Oh, I've got it. Here we go. Emma Thompson.
I don't know who anyone is, Sprocket.
And
Go on.
Julia Roberts star in a modern adaptation of a Jane Austen novel about a young woman who is so scared of getting married that every time she goes to get married, she runs away at the altar. Runaway Bride and Prejudice?
Pride and Prejudice.
No? Not good?
It's good.
It's much better when I have time to think about them. That was a bit on the fly. I apologise.
My question to you about when was the last time you ran away only was because I was thinking of... I was trying to think of stories I could tell that I could actually tell.
Uh-huh.
And I reckon the last time I ran away was when I was in China and I got my buddy and I got stopped riding our push bikes on the freeway in maybe Guangzhou or Shanghai, I can't remember which. Big, like, we weren't on the top level of the freeway, we were on the bottom
Multi-level
level,
freeways.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was on my girlfriend's bike, which had a lock attached to the bike,
Yeah.
which a little bolt went through the back wheel, so the wheel couldn't turn.
Uh-huh.
So we were riding along, policeman whistle, screaming at us, came running over. So he came running across maybe 6 lanes of traffic.
Right.
Maybe 4 lanes of traffic from where he was directing traffic from the middle of this freeway intersection. And there's 4 lanes going one way and 4 lanes going the other, and we were over here. So he comes running across 4 lanes of traffic, bellows at me in Mandarin. Obviously, I knew I was in trouble. Locks my bike.
Oh.
Goes back over to where he was directing traffic on the radio, doing his stuff. And I said to my mate, it was James, who now lives in Korea. I said to my mate James, okay, so wonder what we do now. He said, well, I guess we just stand here and wait for stuff to happen.
You ran
It's like,
away.
we're on contract. Like, you can't really afford to
Get
be
in trouble
getting
with it.
arrested
Yeah.
and thrown in jail. And it's China. And I had no shirt on. Hard to know if that was the problem as well. Anyway, I put my shirt on while we were waiting. No helmets, but I don't know if you had to wear a helmet back then.
Very
Probably not.
confusing.
Yeah. So there's a few things that we could have been in trouble for. Regardless, we're in trouble. Bike locked. Anyway, I can see the cop standing over there, and then a bus drives by. Couldn't see the cop. And I got a little twinkling of an idea. I said to James, okay, so we're going to run. He said, what do you mean we're going to run? I said, we're going to run. He said, what about our bikes? I said, we're going to fucking carry our bikes. We're going to pick up our bikes and we're going to run. He said, but you'll see us. I said, no, wait, because there's buses. And the buses go by, and then you can't see us or him.
That's
So
hilarious.
waited for the next bus to go by, picked up the bikes and
Ran.
fucking ran.
Wow.
And found the closest cab, threw them in the back of the cab, and told him to, yeah.
Wowza.
That was the last time I ran away
Yeah, right.
from a police officer.
I think I've ever...
That was the last time I ran away from a police officer.
I don't remember last time I ran anywhere. Like
For any purpose.
Yeah. I'm going to miss that bus. Whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Airplanes?
No.
I've run for airplanes.
Yeah.
I've been called over the loudspeaker in airports more than once.
really?
Yeah. I was in the shower once at the airport. Yeah.
Could you hear it?
No. Someone
was
came
it?
and knocked on the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you Mr. Bradshaw? Knock, knock.
One of my buddies.
Okay.
Yeah. Knocked on the door and said, there are names they're calling over the loudspeakers.
Gold.
Yeah. And we were on our way back from China, different trip.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the guy who knocked on the door just released an album recorded in Germany, I think, mixed in Stockholm, based out of Adelaide. Yeah. You should hear it.
Awesome.
I'll play it to you.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. I look forward
It's
to that.
rock as.
Rock as.
It's
We should
80s
talk about...
flavoured rock as.
I think our next episode, we should talk about our musical influences
Oh, yeah?
and kind of our approach to how we play and sing and stuff.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Cool.
Are we done?
No, I'm just,
Yeah. No, it's good.
prophesizing.
No, I'm happy for you to wrap up. Oh, except, I want to talk to you about the movie that I just saw.
Oh, what'd you see?
Baby Driver.
I haven't had a chance to see it. It's good.
Dude.
So good.
Dude.
Great.
Really
I
good.
really like it when you like a movie.
Do I often not?
You often not.
Really?
Yeah.
Critical?
No, I don't. Well, yeah, but I don't mean critical as in you're an asshole. That's mean, you know.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to be nice about it. No, but you will quite often say, "I saw this movie. Yeah, don't bother."
Really?
Yeah.
Do I actually say don't bother?
Yeah. Sully.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bother.
Yeah,
And you
you
weren't going to.
No, I wasn't. I didn't look like something I wanted to see.
Yeah. Sully was good. Like, it looked awesome.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just one of those stories. It was like a rousing docudrama.
Okay. It's Eastwood,
You know what?
isn't it?
You're not a big Clint Eastwood directing fan.
It's one of those. This is a scenario where he makes brilliant films. I don't really enjoy them. Like, I can look at them for what they are and see that they're very good. But they're just not really my taste very much.
G'day, mate.
Yeah. I think they're a bit slow. I find them quite a bit slow.
Did he direct Gran Torino as well as star in it?
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
It's good.
I told a friend of mine that I didn't like it, and they said to me, "Not racist enough." Get off my lawn. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. But $1 Million Baby, I thought was a great film.
I actually haven't seen that. Yes.
What's her name? I just tried on Charlize Theron, Tilda Swinton, J-Lo. No, not J-Lo. Who's the one that looks like J-Lo?
J-Lo definitely looks like J-Lo.
She does.
Yeah. Hilary Swank?
Does she look like J-Lo?
No, but that's the actress in
Oh, okay.
Million Dollar Baby.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Who? Jessica Alba.
Is that who I mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, it wasn't her. $1 Million Baby, great film.
Yeah.
Yep. Sully. It's just... Cool. I get bogged in stories that are based on a true story kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I disengage it a little bit with the... No, did this really happen? I wonder if this really happened.
Okay.
Like, yes, he landed a plane on the Hudson, but then all the backstory about, well, it was based on the book that he wrote, so I guess maybe it did happen. But just all the stuff that happened, where they actually tried to implicate him in having made a mistake in making that decision, all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, did this? Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Baby Driver. Awesome.
Good. All right, so I should watch it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Do you like Edgar Wright, the director?
I don't know.
Okay, Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great film.
Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, funny.
Like all those Simon Pegg, Nick Frost films.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, those two.
Well, no, and... he didn't do Run, Fat Boy, Run.
Wasn't that David Schwimmer? I think he directed that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Really?
I think Ross directed it.
Okay. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and At World's End. What about the pub?
That one I didn't enjoy so much.
No. Shaun of the Dead's excellent.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, he's great.
Cool.
So great.
I will see it and then we can talk about it together instead of you just going, awesome, go see it. But I'm so glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Oh, it's nice when people go and see something and they come back from it going, that was great. And also, I assume you paid for it.
Yes.
Because I don't pay for movies. So, well, I'm just saying, no, I don't. And so I don't have to get my money's worth. I don't have this kind of thing where I go, I just paid for that and I feel like I wasted my money. I don't feel that way about it. He really wants to be the star of this podcast, my dog, doesn't he?
Wow. He's quite nice.
He's nice.
For a dog.
Do you know why I got a black
The best
dog?
dog in the world is a cat.
Oh.
You heard me.
I asked him recently if we were in the backyard with the chickens and I was throwing the ball for him. He had the ball in his mouth and I said, hey, Sprocket, what do you reckon we can get a cat? And he just went and dropped the ball. It was like...
I'm lucky he understood you.
Well, it was like he still had his testicles and I said, hey, how about we chop your testicles off? That would have been his reaction. Same kind of reaction. Don't you dare.
Hey, I've got my Life's Too Short, Go See a Band t-shirt on.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you know Eric Chowie?
Yeah.
Photographer? Yeah, this was his thing.
He does take fantastic photos.
He takes bloody great shots, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, he's not a sponsor. But this is definitely an
But
endorsement.
you are drinking water. Sponsor? Yeah. Which step?
I'm all right. I don't know. I haven't apologised to you yet, so what's that? Step 4?
I don't know. I'm not in the program. I probably should be. I'm in the other program. And you're in it too. Yeah, Alcoholics Anonymous.
I don't drink that much.
Yeah. Or what would another word for be? Alcohol advocates. That would be drinking synonymous.
Do you think of me as being a big drinker?
A big drinker, like, what do you mean by that?
I don't know.
You're an often drinker. And I say that because I know I see you 3 or 4 times a week and you pretty much always have a beer. So that's often. But I don't know, on the nights I don't see you, do you also drink?
Yeah.
Then you're a big drinker.
Oh shit.
Yes.
No.
But I don't think that's uncommon. I don't think that's uncommon.
And that makes it right.
No.
No.
I'm not suggesting that. But the thing of making it right or wrong, I mean, it's not a. I think it's a moral judgment, like whether this is right or wrong. But
I had a doctor once ask me how much I drank, or if I thought I drank too much.
Yeah.
I said, well, it depends on how much is too much. I said, how much is too much? And he said, well, that depends on the doctor that you ask.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So we came to an understanding that if he didn't ask me anymore, then I wouldn't tell him.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That might have been just after he gave me an injection in my toe for gout.
Oh, really? Have you had that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you not know?
I don't think I did. I know a lot of people who.
I was living with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Couldn't walk. Doctor came to the house because I couldn't walk at all.
Okay.
Yeah. One time in my life. That's all. One time.
Gout's I've clearly never had it, but I know people who have, and I've never seen manifestation of pain like that. I've clearly never been in a room with a pregnant woman. Oh, he's found a tennis ball. Yeah, I've never been I've never seen a woman give birth, but as far as just everyday life, people in pain, gout seems pretty rough.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the great things about being a human, though, is once the pain goes away, you forget that you ever had it.
Ah,
or
right.
how bad that it was, or how,
That's
which is why women, get pregnant more than once, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not.
I don't know about that. Yeah. I think at least they get something out of it. Get like a little baby, and they get motherhood.
Oh, that stuff.
Yeah. I imagine that.
Yeah, but
part
they
of
get the
that.
absence of pain as well afterwards.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now that the dog's found a tennis ball, we should probably wrap up and maybe take him for a walk or something.
Oh, buddy boy.
I don't know where he's found that from.
I think it was most recently in a chicken.
I hope not. Let's say goodbye.
Right.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. This has been a nice conversation. Let's have another one.
Where can we find you?
This week? Well,
and in the world, in the world of cyber media.
Cyber media, I'm Dom Italiano Music on Facebook and Instagram, and just domitaliano.com.
That's good.
And I've got some exciting news coming up.
Is this about the release of your album?
Yes.
EP.
EP thing, whatever it is.
Go TP.
Wig wham.
You're too tense, that's the problem.
Ah, nice.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, very good. What about you?
Matty Bradshaw 1 on Twitter, and I think Instagram as well.
Do you do any tweeting, do you like public commentary on specific things? Like when, someone does a speech, or there's a, Game of Thrones is a new episode and everyone hates Ed Sheeran because he's in it or something like that.
Spoiler alert!
Well, this is going to come out way after that, so. Do you use it like most people use Twitter, which is to be an asshole?
Goodness, no.
Okay.
No. I usually post funny stuff.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't hate on much stuff.
No, me neither.
Like in life or in cyber world.
Okay.
I don't. Do I?
No.
Maybe you're a better judge of that than I am.
No, I
Maybe
don't think you do.
Maybe I'm a prick all the time.
Yeah, you're clearly racist when the camera's not on.
Okay, then. If you need to talk to us, Matt at trc.duo.com. Matt at trcduo.com. That's hard.
Yeah.
Or this one. Dom at trcduo.com. Send us your movie synopses and we will attempt to decipher what they are.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And song requests, if there's anything you want us to play. Or if there's any guests that you think we should have on or that you would like to be a guest, just drop us a line and, well...
What dog?
Yeah, he's a fool.
It's hilarious.
All right, we'll take the dog for a walk. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Sprocket, go turn the camera off. Make yourself useful.
Bloody useless.